Have you ever thought about pivoting? Have you ever thought about building a plan B if something goes wrong with the plan A? I'm Kelly Fisher, I'm business advisor, and I know a lot of people that are all the time thinking about the plan B if something doesn't happen in the right way. Most of the time we lose track of clarity and the passion of what we are doing because we are often thinking of the plan B, and that's what I want to bring here to you today and talk about that on our Business Next Level series. I always use the Business Next Level series from personal experience, and that's what I want to bring here to you today. Many people, they lost track and passion of their business and where they are going because they are afraid of not working and something happened that they need to have a plan B. And I confess to you that I'm going through that in my company right now, not exactly with a plan B, but I went through narrowing down my audience. So in the beginning of the year, I decided to pivot the audience, the target audience, from everybody to construction. Why? Because I am architect. I have this background as an architect. I helped so many architects and interior designers before, and I thought, why not to go back to the origin and help construction companies, architects, engineers. I decided to do that, and I did the whole movement to shift my business model and the services provided to provide services to this industry, the construction field. So from the Accelerate mentorship that I used to do with everybody, I decided to go more specific to the construction with the advisory services. I studied, I took my certification, and I went through developing on the strategic side, and I did some courses with Harvard, with Michigan University, through Coursera. So I was moving towards that, and the business, Harvard Business Online, they have great courses, by the way, for businesses and for leadership anyway. So I decided to move through that, and I decided to narrow down, focus on construction, and I confess to you, it was not good for me. So it was this pivot to narrow down and go through the specific industry was not exactly the way I thought was going to be, like easier to find clients, easier to sell, because now it's very niche. And analyzing, because September, October is a time of the year that we go through everything that worked, didn't work, and to do this kind of balance of, not exactly balance, but going through everything that worked in the company and how to prepare for the next year, I realized that I was like, okay, I did this whole movement towards the construction field and was not exactly the results that I was thinking about. And guys, even though that I was focusing on construction, different industries came to me. For example, doula, for example, companies that work with elders, what else, a cleaning company, accountant. So something in my language and in my communication was still attracting people, but this time more people, experts like accountants and CPAs and medical. So medical people that take care of some way in the medical pharmaceutical industry. And this made me thinking about all of that, and okay, I need to do the movement to change my website again, and to change all the communication again, and to change all the social media again, and all the ads and everything towards experts, towards professionals and independent of the industry. It made me thought about the movement of the archer. So sometimes you go through some change in your company, because we were focusing on the plan B. That was not the right move and was not the right timing for that move. While you were not established in some product service, you don't have all the results. I did this movement actually. I was established, but I decided to launch a new product for a specific group and audience. It was not exactly a plan B, but was inside of the current model. I decided to stretch a little bit, create a new product to serve the construction industry. Anyway, and sometimes you go through some situations in your life and your business that you think it's time to go towards the plan B because the plan A is not working. And I want to encourage you today is don't think that the plan A is not working and start to put energy in the plan B and taking away the energy from the plan A to the plan B. Because what I can tell you with my experience is the movement of the archer. What the archer does, have the target right there, and then they need to pull to throw the arrow away further. So sometimes it's not that we need to change the plan, we just need to recalculate the route or step back a little bit. And this is the movement that I'm doing right now. Okay, I will step back a little bit, doing the archer movement of stepping back, going back to not narrowing and focusing only in one industry, but to a specific business owner profile instead of an industry. So stepping back for me to go further. The wrong movement in my case was changing industry instead of narrowing down the business owner profile. I thought I should change both the business profile and the industry to accommodate that product, but actually was not exactly the best thing to do. I should first test the profile with that new product and then the industry. But this is my style. I decided to be more aggressive and take more risks. My first encouragement for you is define your profile. What kind of profile you are. You are more risk taker, you don't like to take risks, you like to calculate the risks. In your business, you have the destination, the target, the goal you have, but you are always thinking about the plan B. Eliminate the plan B, focus on the plan A, and then you can recalculate the route instead of changing the plan. Does it make sense? First, assess yourself what kind of business owner profile you are. In my case, I am more risk taker, and sometimes I am impulsive, but at the same time I calculate the risks. Second thing is focus on the plan A, not the plan B. Recalculate the route, but focus on the plan A. And if some change that you make whenever you are calculating the route or whenever the plan A is not working and you need to recalculate the route, identify if you need to do the archer movement and bringing back for you to go further, going one step back for you to go further. I want to know from you, what are the movements that you are doing to achieve your goal? Have you ever went through this situation that you need to pivot and then didn't work well, or a situation where you needed to step back and do the archer movement? So I'd like you to share with me. I am going through all my business model. I'm going through all my products and services this year for me to focus more for next year, and I would love your opinion. I would love your experience for me to be able to do a better job here, bringing more knowledge and more encouragement and pinpoints that you can really get and take action right away. Okay, so please comment below, share with me your experience. I would love to hear from you. And if you like to bouncing ideas and maybe having me analyzing your business model, your product and service, and bouncing the plan A, plan B, or even if you need to pivot, I would like to invite you to schedule a call with me. It will be my pleasure to speak with you. The link below, you can always go to my website, www.royalfisher.org, and schedule a call. So /book a call and you can talk with me. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being here. Comment below if you went through a situation like that of pivoting and stepping back to go further. Okay, thank you. See you next week.